That's all right,
See, let me say, I've learned this point, man. When I lean up, because I usually lean up and lean in, about to say something real that's gonna get me in trouble, and I do this, then I go. I know you'll set a motherfucker up for failure, and pretend like you wouldn't try to.
Well,
What, me?
Well, at least it's always funny.
That's all. Oh shit, man.
Alrighty.
Oh,
and we're live.
Is that some new shit?
Huh?
Is that some new shit?
No, it's always been like that.
Bullshit.
That's how they made.
No, for every show, that's what you've been doing?
Oh, no.
Oh,
no, I just decided to do
listen, that was a good call.
I just decided to do that.
I gotta be honest with you, I like it. Like, how the fuck are you?
We're live.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to another episode of Other Side of Vegas. Roy Evans.
Bruno Browning. Long time, baby.
It's been a minute.
Been a little busy. Got things going on.
Wonderfully. And not so wonderfully, but busy nonetheless. And, matter of fact, let's go ahead and set this off.
Let's, yes, sir.
Yo, sir.
Oh, it's so much better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Man.
So, a little sipper here. Go ahead and mix it up.
Well, I tell you what, I've been a little anxious to get a show in. It's been we got a lot of stuff going on, man. No excuse, but I'm glad to get it in. We need to get a little something in.
Yeah.
It's going to be short, people.
Speaking of getting it in, right now we're out in San Diego, broadcasting live from the Westcoast Weekender. And yeah, I was going to do like this whole, this is what you're missing, but fuck it, you missed it.
Yeah,
like,
you ain't here, so you ain't
seriously.
here.
and as much as I love the organizers, my people, Chris Herrera, Oscar P, the whole nine. I'm not promoting this shit either.
You gotta keep it real.
I'm not. I'm only serious.
Yeah,
I'm only serious. No, actually, I just don't. We just want to get one in real quick. I didn't feel like doing the research and reading shit.
Yeah, we having fun.
I'm traveling light. I didn't bring a whole bunch of shit. So
well, that's the most important reason. Is right outside there, about 100 feet. Bumping, and we got to get back to that. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real.
This is true, and I just came from a panel with a bunch of really cool cats, like real history in the game, from Hector Romero to King Britt, Nicodemus. Just like a solid panel. Yeah. So I mean, it's you can consider it festival style,
But on the underground real.
Yes, like real shit. We got the whole. We got motherfuckers partying up over us.
Pumping it.
We got motherfuckers partying right outside of us, poolside. Later on, back at today we're not at World Beat today. So it's downstairs. So we're out at the pool right now. Then downstairs, Julius Papp is going to get it in.
Oh,
Master Kev is going to get it in. This is real shit. So
fortunately for me, it's actually here tonight. So I have a better chance of showing up to the night party. I ain't lying.
MIA. That motherfucker was in a bottle. he was trying to get out like.
But hey, I was having Taco Bell's on Cinco de Mayo. That's how in the bottle I was last night.
Man, that's just sacrilegious somewhere.
Hey, listen, it was sacrilegious Sunday.
At the very least illegal. Something. God damn. But yeah, we have been busy. But a couple things going on. For one, Second Sundays is coming up, yes, and that's the other thing I want to go ahead and moderately apologize for. Like what's going on even back home. You know what it is. If you're interested, you'll find it. You know what I mean?
Facebook page, we got that popping now.
Yeah, I'm talking about even like the things that we normally promote.
Oh yeah.
As far as other people's nights. Not today. Honestly, I haven't even looked.
Yeah, I'm just talking shit, people.
I've barely been on social media for the past couple of weeks, which is kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. But shit is kind of thick, and then just that constant looking at my phone thing. and it has nothing to do with like immediate dough or shit I got going on right now. I just had to put that on the back burner for right now. But yeah, so we out in San Diego, West Coast Weekender. Next week we got Second Sundays with Joe DeMarzo, True House LA, and that alone is worthy, worthy of at the very least your curiosity. If you don't know, if that doesn't automatically make you go, oh shit,
Oh, shit.
if it doesn't make you do that, then at the very least I'm saying it because look into it, and you'll go, oh shit. But on top of that, we're going to be celebrating 12 years. It's going to be a 12-year anniversary of Soul Supplement Records. And granted, I don't really like this dude, but
or his music.
but
I'm gonna have it with that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There's something. Matter of fact, yeah. Let's yeah.
So 12 years is a long time, and I appreciate it. And let me tell you, because I was kind of I wasn't putting as much on it, and you reminded me that's something.
Yeah, it is something. I mean, some motherfuckers can't keep the same piece of pussy for 12 years. Like,
12 minutes. Thank you, brother.
Oh, shit. 12 minutes, Dougie Fresh. You're off.
This is where we at right now. But hey, thank you. Listen, and you guys come down, and also I'm gonna get a little plug in too for our people. Night before, 15 years of Soul Kitchen.
Yeah.
And that deserves obviously can't tell everybody about everything, but because we're out here. But that one we know. Get your party in there and come celebrate. You're looking at 27 years of house music combined, Vegas style.
Yes.
Party music.
Yes.
I really am sad that we don't have any house music in Vegas.
You know what? it's odd. I mean, or it's actually it's really interesting what you don't find when you don't look for it.
Yeah.
So that's no different than a chick talking about man, there's no men.
I can't find no good man.
But at the same time, I do respect the fact that just because you want something doesn't make it magically appear. And then you may find something that could be a nice fit, but maybe the first time you buck up on it, it may not be a great night.
That's right.
But at the same time, stay in the course. I appreciate your energy, whatever it is that brought you to house music first and foremost. The other side of Vegas, second. Second Sundays, last but not least.
Soul Supplement Records.
Soul Supplement Records. Yeah, I don't know.
Give me what you fit in.
But if you go back to another interview when we were interviewing Edgar about Soul Kitchen, I made a comment that you got car washes that can't stay open that long in the desert.
Yeah.
And that's why he wanted to downplay it because 12 years, he's been doing it for 11, so what's another year? But it's something, and regardless to the worldwide recognition and all that other stuff, and the millions of dollars he's made.
Well, listen, let me tell you this. It's nice that when I come out here, and I'm not whatever. Because when you're home, and it's just that dude that's going to be talking shit and busting my balls about stuff. That's Bruno guy. But when I'm here, sometimes it's nice to see cats come up to that like your music, that are outside of town, where everybody knows you. You know what I mean? It kind of snaps you back a little bit in a good way.
It's a lot more. It's more sincere. And it's not what you're gonna get from home.
No, you're not.
I had a cat. We were at Word Beat last night, and this dude comes to me and he's like, "Are you Roy Evans?"
That's still so weird to me.
No, but here's the kicker though. The first time I played in San Diego was when Dive was at Candela's, and this is like a good 7 years ago.
Wow.
And this dude fucking remembered me. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, that's not my ego.
It just is what it is.
It's just a little bit. Really, a little bit on the ego. But it's a testament to the impact that you never know that you have outside of home.
You never know.
And that's where we're at right now, and it feels good because we both been working for decades.
Yeah.
This ain't no 6-month motherfucker shit. Which I'm not knocking. Just know where you are, because you got motherfuckers that been doing it for decades that still do it like they've been in it for 6 months.
Right.
nothing's changed. There's nothing. There's no evolving. There's no growing. But regardless to all of that, it's good to be out in San Diego again.
Matter of fact, next year. Make sure y'all give it a look next year.
Westcoast Weekender. Look into it. You already missed the mark, unless you live in San Diego and you want to just go ahead and buy a day pass or something. But I'll be back out here in September for Afro with my man Oscar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I honestly I was gonna recap all the shit going on, but that has gone on.
I missed it.
Yeah. Shit.
Hey, for anybody that sees the show that we've seen out here, seen so many cool people for that's come up to us for as DJs, as producers, as parties, whatever endeavor. Man, it's really good seeing the cast, and not just our friends and stuff. We got some straight up fam out here, and some straight up cast that just that really appreciate what we do, and I appreciate what they do, and some old friends. Demir, kicking with Demir yesterday was fun. We were just sitting there watching him work his game, just talking shit, eating food, and having a drink on the veranda in San Diego.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, I mean, it's
it was fun, dude.
And this is why one of many reasons why I big up the organizers, because what they've done was they facilitated something where one of the many byproducts is cats in the industry being able to actually network and chop it up and meet for the first time, as opposed to the whole Facebook thing.
Casual, too, in a relaxed, casual manner.
I mean, you have cats that have booked us that we actually get to chill with, as opposed to flying in and doing the gig and breaking bread and bouncing.
The shuffle. Boom,
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, or the chitlin circuit.
You killed me with that. I make the t-shirts.
But being able to actually chop it up over breakfast on some leisurely shit with Nimbus and and chopping it up with Bumpy Nuggets and
on a non-business tip, just even a little shit talking, a little ribbon, a little taking it, but just people shit.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Because that's what we are. I mean, I kind of get it where you see a cat that you've that's favorable, and it seems a little bit, I don't want to call it larger than life, but
it is what it is.
But we are doing things that the masses don't do, and it's one of the reasons why we have so many DJs now, because now so many cats want to be that guy, and I'm not knocking that. The more the merrier. Kind of.
I knew that's good. I didn't even raise eyebrows. You gonna catch yourself on that.
But at the same time, I mean, I don't mind people, figuring out whether or not they really want to do this.
Yeah.
I think what gets a little convoluted is the fact that it's gotten so much easier. It seems like everybody can do it, and then it kind of mucks it up a little bit for the cats that are putting way more work. But that part is relative. Yeah. Either way, my thing is that if you really think this is what you want to do, ain't but one way to find out. Yeah. Just come in with some altruism and some fucking respect. You won't get chopped in the throat. It's all good. It's all
That's
good.
The best, worst T-shirt ever. Big up the Doc Martin today.
Oh man!
I always love this bullshit with him, man. He cracks me up. His sense of humor is funny. Because it's so dry. It's whatever. They always big up to him. And freaking Guest House was getting it in yesterday. Woo!
My thing is that just generally speaking, because I'm a fan from outside the booth. I'm not your traditional fan. I can't really talk labels and artists and all that shit.
He just learned soul something last night.
But but when it comes to, let's say, like cats like Doc, just seeing him still doing it on the level that he's on right now and doing it consistent and doing it hard and he's bringing the business. I get a kick out of that. Just like I get a kick out of my man Matthew Bryan just like ripping it up. It's no different than what you've heard me say about my contemporaries in Vegas.
Yep.
I'm just surrounded by talented dudes that I love seeing killing shit.
Dude, let me. This is a sidebar thing. You want to hear the dumbest thing I've ever done? The dumbest thing I said. You want to hear the dumb thing I said yesterday? Sure, you know it too. It's worth it. You get a good laugh. I'm talking to Doc. I said, man, because we playing a lot out lately, right? Like, yeah, I've been on the road a lot. I said, man, I've been here. And it's been killing me. I don't know how to do the balance. He goes, so it's just every weekend? I was like, yeah. He goes, that's real tough for you. I'm like, God damn. You know what he did? he reminded me of it.
What that means is he put his dick on the table.
He's like, yo, you been out of town 3 weeks this month? Bless your heart.
Yeah, you 6 month motherfucker.
6 month motherfucker. You know what?
And that's
that was right.
It's relative, you know, because here it is.
He killed me.
We I mean, granted, like in comparison, he's a lot more full time than we are, and we're full time.
Yeah, dude.
You know, but at the same time, I mean, I may be a full time DJ, but I'm also full time.
Yeah.
This and that.
He like stay in the lane.
Yeah,
that's what he was right. It was funny.
Like, oh, every weekend, that's so
every
cute. Oh my god,
dude, it was so funny.
I'm surprised he didn't call you Becky.
It was hilarious, dude. I was like, all right, you know, that's fair. Because I would have said the same shit if the roles were reversed.
Yeah. Yeah, so now you get to bust his balls about that. But yeah, it's good shit being out here, being amongst Fam Bam, and meeting new fam, you know, new connections. It's not really as much. I didn't come out here for the networking side of it. I came out for the fan outside of the booth, just enjoying
as a fan.
Other people playing, and that's the thing that I have to split hairs when I talk about 6 month motherfuckers. It's all about that intent. When your intent is to shake a motherfucking hand, and by the time I let your hand go, I know your whole fucking resume. My reaction is, I'm not getting naked. That shit don't impress me. That doesn't mean you can rock a party. You know, like when that's your intent, it comes across that way.
It's not genuine.
It
may be genuine and you want to network, but that's not how it goes down.
But that has to be a byproduct. Or should I say it should be? I'm not going to say it has to be. My way may not work for you.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's totally fine. But I think when...
Here we go.
No rabbit hole. Just the fact that when your intentions are true, what you want just falls in line. That's all. That's all. I mean, I'm here to enjoy myself, and a byproduct of that has been me networking.
That's right.
And with gigs, you know, poised to be solidified for the rest of the year.
See, now I should have done more of that instead of drinking.
Maybe. But we still got 2 days.
Listen, you know what? Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got some work in before you started drinking. You know, we've been here since Thursday. Today is fucking, what's today?
Wait.
You
hear this fool to say?
Hey, yo, fam, what's today?
Yo, fam, what up?
Check my calendar, yo. It's my assistant.
That's just dicey as hell.
Yeah, like a motherfucker. But you know what? When it's all said and done, there's certain aspects of what we do and why we do it that are multifaceted. On one side, I knew I was going to need this break. When I implement forethought, and this was from the beginning of the year.
Yeah,
when I decided that this is what I was going to do, it just so happens that up until the day before I came out here, it turns out I really needed this. You know, so on the personal side, whereas like my shit's been the past couple of months have been so fucking hectic, whether it be out of town every weekend, whether it be, you know, me moving and then business and making money and all this other shit. It's
been hectic.
But then in the end, it all works out. So yeah, you can have your intentions. You can shoot for the stars, but be willing to settle for the moon, man. You know, like, fuck.
Be ready to settle for Mount Charleston.
I mean, especially depending on how far back you go and, you know, how new you are to this. You know, when it comes to what made us fall in love with this in the first place. Mm-hmm. That's my default. That's where I come back to. I may deviate. I may end up left field like, oh, how the fuck did I get here? You know?
Well, because without that, you don't have this.
Because you have the horse blinders on. You're just doing what you feel like you need to do. And then you wake up and it's like, okay, wait a minute. Kind of getting outside of my source, my default.
Why
you know?
You started this stuff.
Exactly. And being reminded of why I not only fell in love with this, but I'm still chasing the dragon is because of...
That's exactly the best way to put it, dude.
It really is. It's because of shit like this. It's because of, you know, and us trying to be that for other people with what we do for Second Sundays. Yeah. So that's why I say shit like make space or leave room to come home once a month. Come home. Hang out. Be you.
Yes.
As long as it's not at someone else's expense. Be you, do you, you know, keep your feet on the ground, please. You know.
We're going to get it in this Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just tell you. Because, not for nothing, I don't know how I am. Just got to tell you, because you'll make fun of me. If the gig I play before Second Sunday is usually on the deep tip, thank you, Tatiana. Just to say that I gotta preach a little bit. I gotta get my sermon on. I usually do because I'm itching a little bit.
Even without that, he has reason to rejoice.
Valid.
He's celebrating 12 years of hard fucking work, which is more than just, you know, keeping the DBA alive.
Thank you, brother. You're right.
You know, he's actually been putting out work. I don't know the numbers as far as releases and artists and all that shit.
145, 63 artists.
See, I'm not going to do that because I don't give a fuck. But I know it's important. See what I mean? I know it's important, and I know that there's certain things, certain logistics that have to be done in order to be able to do that for 12 years straight.
100 hours per release of work. That's insane. Matter of fact, when I told the doc, he goes, hey, I got an anniversary coming up. He goes, how long is 12? He stopped, just like Dan did a couple years ago. He goes,
yeah.
Now that we may not get with that, but that's not fucking Martin. He goes, because he's a lot of work.
Yeah,
you know, but I appreciate you reminding me of that, dude. It's
because I'm not gonna do it, you know. but I do it in different ways, you know. I can work 11 to 17 hours a day in my kitchen making edibles. That's what I do.
And he's soon gonna be a damn soul sucking artist if he doesn't by the end of this year.
Yeah.
if he's good.
I was gonna shake up the panel with that today, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna parlay that one and kind of sidebar that with King Britt and just kind of big up to my man Rob McDaniel from LA. There's a lot of cats out here that are just
bumpy.
You know, just co-owner fucking Color Records. You know, I mean,
just doing things like that.
But it's so chill because for one, I'm not a fanboy, but I innately respect because I know that there's certain things that make this not easy. You know, far from impossible, just not fucking easy.
That's what's good about this party's whole thing too. Is you don't have to get in the industry.
This party represents a lot of fucking hard work that is finally paying off. You know, with fucking Mr. V fucking being out here and shit.
Now, Mr. V.
Because you were stuck in the fucking room.
You know what I
do. You know what? I'm gonna call that the Patron hole as opposed to the K hole. He was in a Patron hole.
Like I said, you eating Taco Bell, Cinco de Mayo, you might have had too much to drink in San Diego. How stupid is that shit? I ain't proud of it.
But
it is what it is.
Big ups to you. 12 years.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. I mean that.
You may not know, but in case you don't know, and you're in the area, Joel DiMarzo, he's gonna bring it.
Yeah.
And as per Second Sunday rules, we will be bookending. You know, I'll be opening. Joel will bring us the business. He'll bring us home. And somehow we still make it to 6 a.m. Which means I'll be back on preaching the gospel.
Putting a stamp on it. Put a stanky stamp on it.
Ever so slightly. And it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not to toot my own horn. It's just that we put in a lot of work to create a space for you to come and leave your bullshit. Because it's going to be there when you get back home. Leave your bullshit at home for a minute.
Enjoy yourself.
Come home. And rejoice with us. We're celebrating 12 years or something. You know, whether you realize what it takes to do something for 12 years, like run and prosper a record label. Come and be a part of that.
It's Vegas. Regardless, it's a Vegas.
And I may even have a surprise for those that can't do that, but I'm not going to decide until it happens. So as of right now, I'm ready to sign off because I'm ready to get back to the pool.
I got another interview.
Yeah, oh, that's right. And
he said try to big league. I don't want one more shot.
Yeah,
because drinks are expensive. And I can't. I don't have a big room like this. I would have been here right now if I had this room.
Yeah, you came in my room and pull up the camera phone like, oh shit, yours is way different than mine.
I just did that so I'd be yelled at later. Hey, thanks everybody.
Thank you for being you, for finding us, for whatever it takes that makes us of like mind. Here's to right now. Here's to the future.
Boom.
Happy birthday, my man.
Thank you, brother. And we have more shows in this month too.
Until next time, Roy Evans.
Bruno Browning.
Appreciate you in the house, Las Vegas. Please, 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 please. Remember this, not only, we can't just be brothers and sisters on the dance floor. I need to be your brother at the dinner table with your racist uncle. Whatever it is. Please remember, no peace without unity. Till then, see you when I see you.
Nice.